There we go. Howdy, everyone. How's it going? Welcome back to Phantom Brigade. Howdy, Sheena. Thank you for the self-care. I made sure to do that before we went live. And congrats on the 5-stream streak. So welcome back to Phantom Brigade, everybody. Yesterday, we just about finished the tutorial on the game, and now we're getting into the real game. Members of the Finland Freedom Forces have established defensive positions and are anxiously waiting your next move. It's time to lead them into the next province. Move out. There we go. All provinces await your help. To proceed, you'll need to approach the frontline outpost at the edge of the promise to confirm your next destination. Right, so we're done here. So we came in just south of the border, and we've gone zip, 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 and now we're ready to commence. Allied outposts in liberated provinces allow you to select your next destination. You can also recruit new pilots before you depart. Your squad will automatically recover on the way to the next region. Excellent. I was actually planning on making camp before we began. So, the crawler rests outside a busy border outpost. Outside, your allies are preparing defences, helping civilians, and packing to join you on the road to the next province. A few of the local 3F pilots approach the base, inquiring about joining the squad. Alright. We do want to... Ooh. Some recruits might not be available at your destination. With just 2 pilots currently at your disposal, this is a good opportunity to expand your roster. Yes, we are building a new mech core. So we got Tango. Rookies are inexperienced pilots. You'll need to deploy them on a mission to learn their specialisation, start levelling them up, but they can be hired at low cost. Click the button above the portrait. Okay. Okay, I have to recruit the rookie. That's a shame. Some pilots might be veterans. They can be costly to hire, and they might already be level past the first selectable trait. Veteran pilots might... Try not to make any weird noises live on stream. Veteran pilots might be the right pick if you need to quickly fill a specific role. Click the button above the portrait to hire this veteran pilot, or switch to the other. Yeah, considering we picked up a pretty good sniper rifle last time, I'm tempted to go for Tango. We do stand a short-range king. Pilot is adept at using short-range weapons and inflicts more damage with them. Okay, so you like shotguns. Against temporary damage increase when acquiring the burn status effect from incendiary weapons or overheating. That's not very good. Dummy thick. Pilot has significantly increased HP but gains reduced experience. I like 'em chunky. Okay. Deadeye, skilled sharpshooter. This pilot deals increased damage with long-range weapons, reduced HP, and fatigue limit. Okay. Pilot can push the mech to move faster than usual. Okay, that's just a passive buff that you're faster. Nice. Heat dissipation is massively increased for a short time. Pilot heals a small amount when mech starts to overheat. Heals every... That's weirdly specific. Heals even more if the mech is standing in water while overheat. How often am I going to be able to get that to to fire? Also, we've got integrity. It's very important to act with integrity. Pilot increases weapon damage, but does not believe in using barriers. Okay. Minus 100% to all barrier, but absolute gonzo offense. Okay, I'm gonna hire you, and you will become my new sniper. Commence. Alright. So we're here at Headmark. The occupation forces are holding the rest of Finland and vastly outnumber your team and the rest of the 3F. However, there's always a weak link, a place where the enemy grew complacent, neglected maintenance, or left valuable targets unprotected. Field and Freedom Forces will provide you intel about enemy vulnerabilities, and in some cases there will be only one obvious choice. In other cases you can choose between multiple destinations with their own pros and cons. Right, so yeah, we have to go into Osterberger Wheel. Can't move the map around. Denizens of this province are affectionately named beatniks, thanks to the enormous amount of sugar beets grown in this region. Level 2 local forces, combined arms, fielding conventional armour, kinetic weapons, responsible for most operations. Okay, so this is going to be nothing particularly exciting going down. Enemy. The enemy is struggling to counter the resistance in this region. Shorter raid and contest phases, less dangerous enemy squads, increased salvage budget. Heavy mechs in this area deployed without secondary equipment and are easier to destroy. Right. Okay. I guess that's where we're headed then. Once you select potential destination, you can review the intel here. This panel is similar to mission preview and can list important modifiers, enemy strength, and other details. Once you're ready to proceed, click the travel option and head to the recommended destination. Let's go. Alright. We have officially crossed over the border. The enemy is still reeling for your attacks and head mark. Press the advantage, identify vulnerable targets, and open a path to the mountains. The ground you gain here will be a safe haven for allies and civilians fleeing the occupation. The tactical map lights up with enemy signatures. You've reached Tothal's territory. It's time to pick your targets. So, the next morning. Oof. A fairly hefty tank ambush. 4 stars compared to the 1 that we've been dealing with. Guaranteed thruster subsystems, though. We might get a backpack, melee weapon, and armor subsystems. Bunker breach. Limited intel on the garrison of this underground complex. The depth made it impossible to pinpoint enemy positions in advance. The enemy is unaware of your presence. Move carefully and eliminate every hostile. Okay. Some good heavy armour to get from that one. And a base that we can knock over. Drive the enemy out while minimising damage to... Oh, okay, we want to take it. We don't want to blow it up. May not be full of civilians, but preserving surviving industry would help the liberated regions to recover. Good point. Right. Do those missions go away, though? So, raiding. Enemy forces are entrenched. Progress by defeating vulnerable targets around the province. Some targets are more challenging, but progress the objective more. Right. So yeah, this only gives +1 and +1, but if I... This is a more dangerous one, so we could theoretically go after that, and that would immediately complete the raid phase. Okay, I'm going to... Here we go. Ah! Unit 2 is now ready to roll. So, you are going to get the fancy new sniper. Might as well give you a handgun. I'm going to give you... We'll give you the light one, and I'll probably put that medium one onto one of my other guys. Yeah, we'll give you the light armor set. That should be fine, because being a sniper, you're not going to be taking a lot of... You shouldn't be taking a lot of damage, and... we're going to give you... Oh, that's a good metallic green and black. That's not a bad look, actually. What should we name? What do we want to name the sniper? What do we want to name the sniper? You know what? Since we went with the sort of metallic green, we're going to call it Jade. That'll be a good one. And pilots. We will bring... Yeah, you I'm going to assign... How do I assign... Okay, it doesn't look like I can assign. You are going to be our frontliner. Whoops. You're our frontliner, so we actually want to... So, what's the difference between these? Barrier regeneration. How much barrier do you actually have? Nil. So that's honestly not a lot of help. What are you using? Yeah, that's only... It is 300 more health. You know what? We will put the... There we go. Because I'm pretty sure that Kilo... Oh yeah, here we go. Shield status resistance. Yeah, we'll give you ablative shields. I'm pretty sure you had something... Yeah, there we go. Increased health and tolerance fatigue. Yeah, so you get just more barrier across the board. We just need to get you something that has barrier. And Sierra, you are... Yeah, you're the backpack expert. So, actually, I want to move... Yeah. We're going to take the backpack off and put it on you. There we go. Right. So... Oh, actually, something I didn't check. What upgrades can we make? Not buildable. Okay, blue ones mark that we can build it. Additional carrying carts allowed for... Okay, that might be good to get this early on. Accommodate more pilots. Extra unit slots. Everyone gets more heat dissipation. Okay, I am going to take improved salvage, just straight off the rip. Oh, okay, and we can get improved dissipation. Nice. Can we build anything in the mech bay? Okay, we need a core and 300 basic components. I don't really know where we can get a core just yet. Okay, I'm feeling punchy. We are going to go after that tank ambush. Can you set like a flanking course maybe? There we go. So there's lots of good stuff here. So this is going to be a tricky one. There's just generally a lot of dudes, but it's only tanks. Oh no, there is a striker. All-rounded squad, medium range and armour. A heavy defender's going to drop in. Tracked cargo transports. Okay, that's not too difficult. Intercept target. Prioritize speed and damage output to quickly dispatch targets trying to escape. So, we're gonna bring Tango for this one. And there we go. The boys. Wait, where are you? What does this mean? I don't know what that icon means. Oh, it's because you don't have any pipe. Right, because this isn't your ideal mech, because it doesn't have barrier. I get it. I get it now. Yeah, you want a mech that has barrier, but we don't have that yet. Okay, they're going through somebody's farm. Let's try to not light up somebody's house. Okay. So where are we? Where are they? Prioritize cargo units. Once they arrive, the guards will try and stop you. So, there they are. Alright, we have a solid high ground advantage here. There's only... Yeah, there's a hill there. But if they're coming down off the ridge... Okay. So... I want you to start opening up as they come as they enter your range. Something that I actually looked up. You don't have to have they don't have to be in your ideal range to attack. You can just open fire. Okay. Dash doesn't let you... And Sniper Lady... I want you... Oh, can you get on top of... You can get on top of the building! Well, that is interesting, then. Okay. No, I'm just going to have you... You're just going to take this turn to get into position. And then you're just going to start drilling these guys as they come down the hill. Yeah, so... They don't know we're coming, so they won't have any chance of shooting back. Go! There we go. So, everybody... So, move a bit further up. You... Okay, we're predicting that you're not actually going to hit, you're just going to fire into the air. Just start ripping into those, and Sniper... So where's the... Ah, there's the... Okay, let's focus on getting rid of their escort. Okay. Let him have it. Oh, we did take... Oh, wow. You got kind of rinsed there. You know what I'm going to have you do? Just start missile dumping over there. You're going to move. It's fine. So wait, who's that aimed at? Okay, so... So yeah, he's just going to start... Yeah, just letting rip missiles down the hill there. Wow, that's impressive. None of them actually died there. Keep giving it some with the missiles. Oh, my voice is... Are you kidding me? My voice is going. Need you to... Go, that's one down. You get rid of... that one, please. Need you to start moving because you are getting shot quite a lot. Oh, okay, hang on. Cancel that attack. That's not good. They've actually started flanking us. Okay, thankfully our sniper is hidden, but that also means they can't shoot back. Go, enemy tanks down. We have managed to cause a fairly dramatic car pile-up. It's coming, let's finish them off. Alright. We've managed to cause a pretty impressive crash here, so... just keep on with these cluster missiles, because they're kind of nuts. go. Cancel that. Hang on. If I there we go, block you, you're just gonna crash into her. Pouring it onto backup. I don't know how this tiny little barn can support a 40-odd ton mech, but we're making it happen, Captain. Okay, there we go. That mech has crashed into... Yeah, so that's now crashed. Finish them. Ooh, this is kind of bad actually, because we're now getting to the point where you might actually be... They've sort of gotten inside my sniper's minimum range now. Cancel all that. Wait, actually, don't cancel that. Yeah, just keep firing. Got orders. You don't have orders. Shut up. So you don't appear to be dead, good sir, despite the fact that you don't have a gun anymore. She's asking direct, pertinent questions. Ugh. I have the opposite problem sometimes, is that I get the feeling that some people simply cannot provide information when asked. Magnum him. Oh, was that a destruction? I think that was a destruction. Yep. Oh, fuck, you done a 720 degree rotation. Ugh. Like I say, I have the opposite problem much of the time, where you ask a question and people will answer it only in like the absolute barest terms. There we go. That guy's finally out. Tier 2 salvage. Excellent. Oh, Tango. You need to move away because your legs are about to get blown out. Think. Yeah, we're done. Okay, that was not my finest moment. Like I say, a lot of the targets just kind of got inside my my sniper's minimum range there. Oof. You got scraped up. A few scratches. Yeah, you just about made it away from that one. You very nearly lost a leg. I'm sorry, I got a sword? Okay. I just got a sword. Let's go. Deals damage across all parts. Balanced melee weapon. Inflicts damage across all parts. Cool. Okay. Why does a blade need liquid cooling? We got a... Fires one long-range, partially guided missile over structures. Deals significant damage to units and structures. And we got a shotgun pistol. Okay, I might give that to my sniper, actually, because... Holy moly. Capacitor. Substantially improves heat capacity, allows them to absorb more... Okay. So if we want to set somebody up so they're just, like, absolutely letting it rip. Okay, Jade's legs were damaged, so... Yeah. Did we pick up any legs? Only, yeah, we picked up a whole bunch of medium legs. You dropped a Hurricane MG. Ajax shield. Ah, barrier integration. Yes, we will definitely want that. So arrow to mobility booster. Nice. Ah, and you have barrier. Okay, we're starting to put together our barrier mech. That's good. Yeah, but all of this is increased budget. Okay, we've got to sort of pick and choose here. So hang on. Cancel that. Doesn't have barrier. Okay, we'll prioritize the stuff that has barrier. Hmm. Okay. That will have to do. Successfully disrupted enemy operations and created a foothold in the area for resistance forces. Open combat is now beginning to break out across the province. The enemy is scrambling for reinforcements. It's time to strike bigger targets. Ah! Moving supplies abandoned by Cascan and offered to resupply you. I will definitely take the unit core. Okay, and now everything's been re-rolled. So we have an assassination. Eliminate high-ranking enemy officer. Expect complications. Target like these are usually heavily guarded or have something up their sleeve. Retake a city, or we can blow up some outpost. Swift and decisive strike should dissuade the enemy from trying to hold this base. Quickly eliminate the garrison on site. Expect static defenses and potential reinforcements. Okay, I am actually going to... Let's get you leveled up. Let's build ourselves... Oh, we don't have enough components. We can scrap stuff, right? Oh, shit. Hang on. Ah, oh, my backpack got blown up. That's a shame. Darn. Okay. Okay. So, we're going to rebuild the Protector, because you now... I'm going to give you the shotgun. Improved shield. Can we... How do we scrap stuff? Okay, we can't scrap, like, basic stuff. Noted. So now we want... There we go. Alright, so now you have a whole bunch of barrier, which means that you are going to be in a much better position to just march up to a motherfucker and run him. We didn't pick up anything else that was particularly useful, did we? Oh no, we did get some medium parts. Wait. Okay, hold on. You have the Nox. You have the arrow. There we go. So... Alright. Now we're a bit stronger, if a bit bruised. So, how do I... Inventory. Here we go. Ah, here we go. Right. We have a bunch of crappy arms. So we're gonna... Scrap and detach. Detachable customizable system. Oh, I see. That, like, takes off any special perks they may have. Okay. Dismantle. Keep the heavy torso. There we go. Going to Disneyland. Nice. I was actually saying to one of the guys at work, it has been way too damn long since I went to a con. And I really need to address that. Crappy shotguns can go. Crappy pistol can go. Keep the knife because you never know. There we are. Disneyland. Alright. So now, we should be able to build... There we go. Boom. New mech frame. Project will be built once you rest or resupply. We probably should rest. My guys are kind of full of holes. Take a short rest. A D&D short rest. Alright, move out. We've got 18 hours before they This one's nice and close. Let's go liberate. Oh, shoot. We didn't actually build ourselves a mech. Okay, we will give the rookie... We'll give the rookie the heavy loadout. There we go. It's not great. So you've got the effing new guy. Ugh, no. How do I get back to... Where's mission? There we go, briefing. Minimize damage to civilian structures. Right. One known enemy contact. It's the boys. Also, why is that... What is this? What have you done? No, 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 no. You go in that one. Weird. Why did it change all my guys around? So we need to be nice and careful here to not accidentally... Yeah, I need to eliminate the enemy. Can't leave the district in ruins. So... We've got... So... Can we go for... Go to about here, and then... Can you just immediately... Whoa, why is your... Why have you got such shot deviation? It's because you... Oh, is it because you're hurt? No, it's because you were... Right. The rifle takes a minute to steady. That's the problem. Okay, we're going to try and have the fight. We're going to try and have the fight over here. Away from the buildings, as they say. It's a gang beating of mechs. Look! We're trying to do this right, okay? Right, new boy. Let's have it. Well, you are just going to run it down mid. Because I want you to try and intercept that tank. Why were you predicting a collision? That was weird. Oh, just lit that guy up. Ooh. God, he's just going to spray that building down. That's not good. Sniper, can you... Yeah, just... Actually... Coolant surge. Status effects. Some effects take multiple hits to apply. For example, incendiary weapons or overheating build up the burning status on every hit. Okay, so that works by like Dark Souls logic. Okay, so coolant surge is active, so we can just... attack that 3 times. You two run up the hill. It says blocks, but it won't be by the time you open fire. Does anyone not have orders? You don't have orders. You need to move. Oh god, because he's just going to spray that building down. He doesn't give a shit. Okay, hopefully the sniper can just... There we go. Nice. The first shot stunned the enemy crew. And new guy. Let him have it. Whoa, stop, stop, stop. New guy, stop! Oh, good god. He's already dead. Oh, we just lit up that building. Ahem. I might have deleted somebody's porch. It's fine. Two blocks demolished. Arguably, at least one of those wasn't my fault. Okay, so now you are officially leveled up. Okay, we desperately need rest. Adds it to the war crimes list. Is it a war crime? I just kind of blew up somebody's porch. Okay. Got a submachine gun. That's not a bad one. We'll take a heavy... No, but yes. It's not a war crime, but it is a crime, and we did it while we were at war, so... Okay, we're gonna scrap all this junk. We will take the machine gun and the submachine gun, and we'll scrap that. There's a bunch of stuff going on now. Okay, so taking down a mission does reset the regroup counter. let's head to this one. So we're going to do this, and then we will stop for a rest, and then we will do demolition. Come across the entrance of a small cascade bunker. It's too late to get away clean, but you might be able to swipe something before they notice your presence. How many camp supplies do I have? 1. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, we're gonna steal all their food. And we are going to... So... People, get some fucking sleep. Nice, because we've got high hope. There we go. Favourite bed. Okay, people are... Yes, people are very happy right now. Wrench slip. Okay, it has taken a little bit of damage due to poor maintenance. Okay, let's get in there, and we are going to go blow some shit up. So apparently, okay, we need to start renaming some of these guys. So, you are a blank slate, and you are... Ah! You are our short-range king. Nice. Okay, so we might want to give you that new shotgun that we found. And our engineer is now maxed out. So now you can carry backpacks very well. So, yeah, instead of the... do I... Hang on, do I not have a shotgun I can replace that with? You know what? You know what? This might be an astoundingly bad idea, but... So this is going to be... You are going to be the commissar, which means I'm going to give you the submachine gun in one hand. Oh, they're both main weapons. I can't give you... Oh no, I can. There we go. It's just that the blade has to be in the main hand. Nice. So this guy now has a machine pistol and a sword. Okay, let's trim some weight off of that, so you can get in there. And of course, being the commissar, you need to have the red and black colour scheme. There we go. The Imperium is going to be very happy with you. Gun Sword had a certified silicon carbide moment. Silicon carbide. Silicon carbide. Alright. So, best to bring weapon capable of demolishing structures. If that's the case, Sierra, I'm actually going to change your... yeah. I'm going to change your loadout. So instead of the assault rifle, you are going to get the missile launcher. So now he's got a single missile and a multi-missile. We are just turning this guy... I haven't played Armored Core 6, but we're going to have a certified Bolteus moment right here. Like, MLS and MLS. That's what we're about. Okay, so what's the situ? Spirit of Motherwell looking at us. It's about to have the same kind of effect on my frame rate. Okay. So we've got a couple of static defenses and one heavy close-range support squad. Okay. Oh, okay, I see it now. Right. So, this is skills. I get it now. This is what this little, like, hemisphere-looking icon means. So, yeah. Has skills favouring close range, has a mech that favours close range. That's... I get it now. Alright, we are just going to absolutely lay waste. Enemy reinforcements are already en route. That's fine. Right. So... is that the generator? There's a way of telling... hang on. Turret. How do I know which is the generator building? I'm guessing it's going to be the building that has the blue glowies on it. Which is probably safe. Alright, what's our... we want 60 points of destruction. So... can I just... okay, I can't melee attack a building. More's the pity. So... yeah, you are just going to focus on dealing with enemy vehicles. Just fire wildly into that building. Sierra, what I want you to do is to fire wildly into this building. Go, and then... so these funky looking guard towers, they're easy enough to destroy. So... we're just going to have you... don't do anything just yet, then start moving in. Okay, you can't fire any of that just yet. And Tango, can you move... yeah, start moving up that way, because then you can... You're not about to blast. Okay. Trying to not friendly fire. Oh. The shotgun. Right. These weapons do nothing to right. We may have come ill-equipped here. You get to hit, you're going to melee attack. You're gonna crash. Okay. There we go. Back off. Firing as you go. You'd like to help. You know what? We'll use Coolant Surge. So that you can... That is doing something. I've got to say the music in this game is very understated for what I was kind of expecting. There we go. Rip it down mid. Meanwhile, you are going to continue firing wildly into these buildings. I guess, but I would expect something a bit more in the sort of Total War vein, where it's more, you know, high-intensity kind of drums and stuff like that. So, 0 structure damage, 0 structure damage. Okay, so it's looking like the shot pistol does stone nothing to to buildings. You can't do anything because otherwise you're just going to wind up shooting. So, oi! Oh. Okay, I'm going to watch the replay on that because the game kind of took control away from me for a second there. So, comes in, woozoom, and then wave dash backwards, spray him in the face. Let's go. You love to see it. Okay, and then we want you to start... Yeah, that's destroyed. Move forward a little bit. That should be enough. Meanwhile, back here we are just continuing to demolish some structures. Can you put a multi-launch on that? That one. There we go. Creature stolen my anti-gravity device. Not again! You gotta put that thing under tighter guard, my man. Howdy, monkey. How's it going? Untold destruction. There we go. Okay, enemy tanks are coming. But that's fine. They cannot match our will. With no thumbs. He's good with them little stubbies. It's crazy. I don't know how he does it. I'm right about this. That should this should bring down the house. So can I? No. One of those. There we go. Sierra back here must be having just like the time of his fucking life, because he's just ripping shots down. You are trying to flank my guy, which I will not permit. Move you into position. Be with suspiciously anti-gravity shaped cube. Okay. That turret's still alive? That's fucking wild. Okay. Move kind of into the shadow. Actually, no, because... yeah, we'll just move you as up as we can, and then you can start swording people some more. Alright. Oh, units without orders. Who doesn't have orders? Sniper Man doesn't have orders. That's fine. Keep firing madly into the horizon. Oh, legit, he can't hit that turret because that building's in the way. That's annoying. Okay. That's a gun. I've got it. Is that a gun in your pocket, or are you just pleased to see me? Why? It's a gun. You're not about to take any fire, so that's fine. Instead, defend yourself. Okay, can you... you need to move so that you actually have a line on the turret. You... oh my god. You've got to use up most of your turn just to get into a decent position to even hit the thing. Why has the creature stolen your pants? He doesn't even need pants, he has his own. Bring down that building. You know what this needs? Is like a Just Cause style gigantic like fuel tank that we can just absolutely devastate. Okay, and then Tango. You are going to run up into this guy's business, firing as you go, and then you're going to... Oh! Cancel that. Okay. Hang on. Move. Don't move so much. Move to there. And then shoot him. And then... Huh. Okay, so fire as you go does not seem to be... There we go. So you want to sort of wave dash past him. And then shoot him in the back. You want to sort of run after him. There we go. Alright, and then let's watch that play out. Oh, just gutted that guy. Nice, he's crashed into the shield. Okay. We might need to start backing off here. Yeah, because my sniper is massively out of position. Yeah, you absolutely cannot move and shoot with the sniper. Ah, dang it. Freaking ads. At some point, I'm going to need to ask... there's another streamer that I follow called Abby Alien. And she has this very good system that like it has a sort of countdown, and then a thing will appear on the screen saying there is an ad going on. That's out of commission. You can't really do much of much, so we're just going to have you retreat to a position where you might be able to do something next turn. Keep those missiles flying. You're going to take a little bit of flame damage, but that's fine. So, can this do... Spray a bunch of bullets into that guy. So stay hidden behind these buildings. Kind of wishing that I had coolant surge on this guy. I'm going to use your limited repair ability just so. Just wipe out that guy. Nice, enemy tanks down. Also, since we're making armored core jokes, it looks like when the enemy mechs drop in, it looks like they have Vanguard overboosts from Armored Core 4, which is pretty cool. So that's the only Armored Core game that I've played. Okay, even if we haven't like done a whole heap of damage, we have done pretty solidly to just absolutely devastate the reinforcements. Like, we have probably cost them a lot. You're coming around the corner, so... Go. We could cost them more, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do 75 blocks worth of damage in this turn. Yeah, the thing is, I just came ill-equipped. I didn't bring enough weapons that do structure damage. I should have... You know what I should have brought was some sort of heavy machine gun. That would have been a better one. You are just going to spray wildly at that guy as he tries to approach you. Gradually back off. Okay, they did that to themselves. I didn't blow up those buildings. See it cruising about a clip from the Boondocks. Alright. We did a pretty respectable job. That is going to take a lot of time to fix. It's just not as much as I could have I don't think I ever watched the Boondocks. $143. So yeah, if I'd had one more turn. You know what, Sierra? I think you've earned a name for yourself. Wait, hold on. Critical health. Holy shit! You got smoked. I didn't realise. Your health is at 2%. Holy shit. How did you get that badly hurt? Received various upgrades. Composite plate. Wow. That's a big one. And we got a new core. Okay. Heavy shotgun. Yeah, let's take that. What is the difference between that and the shotgun that you have? So that's... yeah, that's the blast. 416. Okay, that shotgun is better. How does it compare to the heavy shotgun? Oh, the heavy shotgun actually deals structure damage. Well, hey. Yeah, so I will want to take that just so we have a... Alright. Yeah, so just so we have a damage. It's a slightly better SMG, so we'll take that. And then I guess we just scrap as much of the rest of it as we can. You know what? We'll take the heavy arrow. There we go. Nice. Okay. We are very bloody badly wounded, unfortunately. So... you... congratulations on your new call sign, Alteus. There we go. Yeah, somehow you managed to get away with all of your skin by some small miracle. Scalding Hot. Pilot increases damage output of their mechs by disabling heat mitigation systems. Overheat damage. Honestly, you don't build up that much heat, so I'm willing to let you have that. That I'm never going to be able to trigger on a sniper. So we will give you integrity, because you're going to be way at the back, so you don't need barrier anyway. Additional health and further improving defensive stats of the mech. Look at that! 70% additional barrier. My lady, you are going to be unassailable. Okay. What to do? What to do? Can we give you the heavy shotgun, or does that require... Oh, okay, that doesn't require both hands. Yes, that does more pilot damage, more structure damage, but less unit damage. So, we'll give you that one. We'll keep the blast shotgun for, like, if I need to do those... Oh, I can give you dual shotguns. Yeah, I like having shieldsman. I can give my sniper an... Oh, actually, we have the spare submachine gun, so we're gonna give the sniper that instead of the crappy pistol. What's the difference on these? Slightly lighter, comes with barrier. Yeah, that'll be better. Yeah, I think barrier would actually be better for you than integrity, because you are not going to be under sustained fire. Okay. Nice. It's all coming together. Can we do any upgrading? Expanded bunks, optimized storage. Okay, that lets me have 2 more mechs. What does that unlock? Optimized recovery. Improvements to the medbay and mech repair. Allows for 1 more mech or pilot to recover during camp. Yeah, they might actually want to do that. Yeah, we'll take that, because then we can get into optimized recovery. Okay. I am going to be right back because I really need to use the loot. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we're back. So... yeah, Tango desperately needs to take a mission off, so we're going to go to assassination, because that one's closer. Alright, so... some rare subsystems. Expect complications. Target like these are usually heavily armed. So, we've got 1 elite and a charger. And a striker squad will come in to back them up. Okay, Tango, you aren't coming. You need a break. And you know what, I'm going to very quickly change this, because we don't need multi-missile launchers anymore. We're going to bring... there we go, we're going to bring you some normal guns for you. Target in sight. Deal with the escort first or strike immediately. Be ready for anything. Don't let the target escape. Right. So they want to try and run over here. Oh, it's this map. We're just on the other corner now. Right. That. Wow, you can zoom pretty far in. That is a big boy. What are you equipped with? Missile launcher and shotgun. With some sort of radio pack on your back. Okay. So, first things first, naturally, is get the sniper up somewhere high. Can you just immediately go for the dome? You can. Asking you to needle thread a shot through a tree there, but you know. Okay. So, advance in cover. And you do the same. Right. Go. Whiffed. Okay, so now you are just going to spray wildly over here. So, coolant surge. We want you to just... God damn it, of course. Okay. Cancel that. You need to move slightly to the right. Then you can start firing. This devious bugger. Okay. You need to move slightly to the left then. There we go. And now you can start letting rip. Just dump shots into this guy. This is what we call letting him fucking have it. Okay. Are you about to start taking any fire? No. So... yeah, get over the river. Why are you building up heat? Oh wow, the shotgun is apparently just that intense. Alright. To run over to here. Move like that. Whole time this is happening, I want you to... there we go. You are going to eat it. Okay. Shield up there. Oh! Oh! We just blew the knees off of the enemy elite there. That thing... Okay. Wow. We just one-tapped that thing. Did we... I guess we must have cooked off the ammunition. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, start running, boys. So there. Suppress that guy. Well, apparently we are going to be... Why are you taking so much heat damage? What is happening? Oh, I think this gun is just a bit too much for this mech. Yeah, I think this gun might actually just be a bit too spicy. Noted. Okay, you're just going to run for it and then retreat. Okay, we might need to change this. Yeah, we're just gonna evacuate. We might need to change this gun because it might be a bit too much for what the mech is capable of. Fucking obliterated these guys, though. Holy shit. Alright, I am impressed. One hostile unit destroyed. We literally just rocked up and blew the enemy commander's head schmoove off. So I'm curious what's gonna... I'm guessing there's gonna be like a prestige class that these guys will gain later? Because no way it caps out at 5. That... Okay, sniper really needs some time off. Hey! Concussive payload. Generator. Generates substantial amount of power, supplementing primary reactor, increases unit speed. Okay, that's a backpack unit. Improves weapon performance with a variety of trade-offs. Increases pilot damage. And we've got a pilot rack. A cargo rack, rather. Alright, we'll try and not get that one blown off again then. Ah, nice. Okay, definitely salvaging... Got the shotgun pistol. Definitely salvaging all of that. Okay. No, not the arm. The shotgun. Okay, so this variant does more structure damage. Got it. So heat generation 125. Might as well... Oh, it's slightly too much. Okay, well, we'll just go. We'll salvage the spicy stuff. We'll leave the rest. Okay. We only have one left. Yeah, we've got time for people to rest, so yeah, we're going to set up camp. And we'll let some people get some fucking sleep. Nice. Again, because we've got lots of hope. There we go. Everyone's good. Right. Spirits are high. We're going to go for one more, you know. We'll do a liberation. Yeah, because we desperately need camp supplies. Right. Deploy the boys. We've got one enemy mech, one vehicle. Can I just have you, like, sprint right the hell up and bop that guy? I think I can. You love to see it. Try and... Wow. Putting integrity on our sniper is pretty nuts. Predicted damage 639. Big numbers sure do be big. Man, we didn't need to bring the whole crew for this one. Okay, hold your fire till he's about. Actually, you know what? You don't really need to shoot. I'm getting the feeling that we kind of didn't need to bring the whole gang for this one. I think we might just be able to fucking mulch these dudes like they're not even here. So I think our... yeah, we've immediately disabled this vehicle. And this guy's about to have his world rocked. As well as obliterating some poor fucker's car. Move like that. I think we might just be able to call that turn. Oh! No, okay, we... Oh dear. We might have just mulched somebody's house. Oops. Yeah, we did not need to bring a whole team for this one. Is that tank just, like, out of the game now? Pilot concussed. Okay. Probably safely leave it alone, then. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if the pilot is stunned, you don't need to destroy the vehicle. That is still considered a destroyed target. Man, Kilo didn't even, like, get to fucking fire. That was spectacular. So we've got a reactor. Hollow plate. Reduces mass. Okay, so that lets us make something lighter. The fact that you can get just, like, so in-depth... We'll scrap all of that. What's this? Okay. How does this compare? Okay, it's, yeah, marksman rifle. It's faster firing, but... yeah, faster firing, less range. We'll take it, but I'm not sure if we'll get much use out of it. Oh, I see. Hang on, I've just spotted. Hang on, I think I just spotted it. Oh, no, that's different. Hang on. Let's see. Dang it, I thought I saw there was a difference there. Yeah, optimal range 100 meters to 160 meters, optimal range 60 to 90. So it's a bit closer, but faster firing, because that's 3 shots at 92 heat gen versus 1 shot at 108. So yeah, I can see the difference. Alright, we will call that a day there. And we will pick up again another time. I'm imagining it's a pretty amusing image in my mind of just, like, my shotgun lady and my machine gunner just both being like, we didn't need to be here. The sniper just one-shot the tank, and our melee guy just completely obliterated the walker. So yeah, I really didn't even need to build a full squad there. Moral support. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, who's on? Who is on? Arch is playing Doom. Moody Caron is playing Dredge. And that's about it. Yeah, that's about the size of it. Not many others on today. Let's go on over to Moody. We don't get to raid into them very often. Ah. So yeah, they're playing some Dredge right now, and I will see you tomorrow for more Phantom Brigade. I've been at work all day today just being like, man, I want to go home and play more Phantom Brigade. Alright, I will see you all over at Moody's. Until next time, thank you all for joining me. Good night, and much love.